I don't like really doing these kind of videos where I rant and stuff like all that. But I feel like I have to because I gotta say, for the two Ghostbusters trailers that were released, I actually kind of thought they were kind of funny. I mean, there were some funny things, there were some groany moments, but they were kind of funny. And to be truthful, I'm gonna say that I'm sure there's gonna be some comments in the comment book section below saying like, "Oh, he's a bot. Oh, you're just were paid off by Sony, weren't you?" or something like that. First off, anyone who's gonna say anything negative about me, fuck you, fuck you. Okay, now with that out of the way, I gotta say, even if you do like the original Ghostbusters, that's great, that's wonderful, you can like whatever the heck you want. And even if you don't like this new film, who's saying you have to? You don't have to say, you don't have to spread the hate around and say like, this is shit. I mean, but then again, this is the internet. Basically, everything's gotta be good or bad because, if it's not good, if it's not bad, then it's just shit. I gotta say, with everyone always just shitting on any kind of thing and just saying automatically before anything comes out already that it's shit, I gotta say, like, there's a lot of things that come out and then people say that wasn't half bad. I mean, look at all the shitty Sharknado movies that came out. The first one was okay, the second one was bad. I mean, they're supposed to be bad, but like, why are they supporting that? I mean, it's just the third one was garbage. There's all these other kind of things, other kind of movies, like say, well, there's other films in general that people are just like, shitting on. Pixels, I mean, it wasn't that good. I mean, even though I supported it when it was coming out, but that was against my better judgment because I didn't know if it was going to be good or bad at the time either. I mean, sometimes I really wonder, like, how can you judge a film just because of a trailer? You literally can't. Because I look back and I watched the trailer for the last Paul Feig film, Spy, and I realized, like, there's not much funny things in this trailer. There's some funny things, like the sneeze and then shoot the bad guy joke, and the Melissa McCarthy on the little car thing and then falling over. That's kind of funny, but then watching the movie, you realize this ain't bad, it's funny. Maybe that's this scenario with the new Ghostbusters movie. Maybe it's just all the funny things are hidden in the actual movie. Maybe they're trying not to show off all the good stuff. And plus, they do have the original director as the producer for the film. And I'm sure someone's gonna say, well, then why isn't he the director or the writer? I'm saying like, because he asked Paul Feig to direct it, and Paul Feig is an actual fan of the Ghostbusters, but wanting to do his own thing with it. And I do gotta say, if you don't like remakes, that's fine too. That's fine. But you also gotta say, if you don't like remakes, then you cannot in any way say that you like. I'm trying to think of one of them, the Fang remake by John Carter. You can't like that because that's a remake. You can't like the. Let's see what other ones that are pretty good. The first version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I think what other remakes there are that are pretty good. Well, there's a lot of remakes out there that are pretty good. It's just there's a lot of remakes out there that are pretty good, and yet these new films that come out are just already shit on. Then people say don't even give them the chance. I mean, a lot of people were hating on the RoboCop remake, and then basically I watched it, but I didn't see any problems with it. It was its own new thing, although it wasn't the best. But then again, I hadn't seen the original film first, so. But it was pretty good. I still understand, like, why do you. What's the big deal if there's a new Ghostbusters film? And, like, oh, but it's ruining my childhood. If the original Ghostbusters film, even if you had a great time watching the original film, meant so much to you that you automatically have to make comments on a trailer for a remake or new version of the film and say, no, this is the wrong, this bad, and it's just awful, and it's just sexist, because it's free women, and all just basically shit, and I was just making comments about the director and then on Twitter and then saying the director and cast should go kill themselves because they made a film. I mean, if you're taking it so seriously that sending out tweets of death threats to a cast and crew for a fucking movie, well, I'm sorry. I can't understand that, really. If you're just gonna be that much of a fucking prick and just say they should kill themselves because, oh, they made a bad movie. Well, fuck you. I mean, there's a lot of people that probably made a bad movie. I mean, I'm not going to say they deserve the death penalty. The Room, it's not the best movie, although it's a fun, bad movie. You can't say that Tommy Wiseau should have the death penalty. You can't say every bad film out there should, for whoever directed it or starred in it, should get the death penalty. That's like saying if Harrison Ford was in the bad Indiana Jones movie, the fourth one, he said like, oh, kill him now. Oh, well, whatever. I mean, it's just a fucking movie. It's not a big fucking deal. Oh, it's the Ghostbusters. It's the highest form of entertainment. It should not be used as slander, and it should not have bad jokes like, say, the black woman, sassy black woman trope or cliche. Who cares? It's a freaking movie. I mean, I didn't understand it. I'm probably gonna go see it. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest thing ever, but I mean, I'm probably gonna say I'll probably have like a fun time with it because it's just a movie. I enjoy watching movies. I don't care if it's good or bad, unless I just can't get through it. But usually, like when it comes to movie theaters, I'm usually able to sit through it. The only time I've ever had to like leave a movie theater was when watching 50 Shades of Grey. The movie was awful, had to leave. Didn't want to watch the rest of it. So this is just my thoughts. I just think people are crazy for just taking this Ghostbusters movie so crazy seriously and saying it's ruining their childhoods and everyone should be killed who was in it. Well, whatever. I don't give a shit. It's just a freaking movie. First movie was good. This movie, it's different. Whatever. It's a different movie. Get on with your lives. It's not a big freaking deal. If it was a big deal, then okay. But it's just a new film. But ranting over. If you enjoyed listening to me bitch and moan about other people bitching and moaning, then okay. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.